He likes you too.
Wait, what?
August. He likes you as well.
Was it the friend from Asia?
No, it's a well. Oh, actually, yeah, he is in Asia. Yeah.
Wait, was it the one that we talked to a few months ago when we played Destiny, or?
I don't think so. He's watched you and me play Destiny before. He's watched my streams before.
Ah.
So.
Because I remember there was like a friend that watched us play before too.
I hear you.
You're being reassigned to the south wall.
Do you the anime the Fate series? Do you watch that or follow that at all? Any of the Fate, like Fate Stay Night, Fate Zero?
Yeah, I watched. Can't remember. I can't remember which one I watched though.
Oh, okay.
To be honest with you. But I do know that I watched 2 of those Fate Nights anime. Can't remember exactly which one.
There we go. Good. Oh no.
Ooh, what is this?
What'd you find?
Got a new chess piece.
Oh.
What is this? Inside rover vest. But this is not the vest that you get from the lady in Mars.
Oh. But it is new.
It is new.
Is it good? Or just kind of...
It just gives me more light level.
Okay.
It looks kind of weird. I don't know if I like it or not.
Yeah, that's a funny thing about me is that I refuse to wear ugly armor. I'm so like vain about my character.
Yeah, me too. Like, where are you? I want to show you my armor piece. See, you're gonna see.
I'm just at the spot where we spawn in. Oh, you hit level 29. I'm right next to you.
Oh yeah. You see my armor piece? It looks so weird. I don't like it.
It looks kind of like a vest. You talking about the chest?
It does. Yeah, the chest piece looks like a. I don't know. I don't like it. I'm gonna switch it back to the other one.
Yeah, I hear you, man. It's like even in Monster Hunter World, I have to wear something that looks nice, you know?
Yeah.
I'm wearing Anjanath armor right now in Monster Hunter.
Yes, Guardian.
Have you got to high rank yet?
Yeah, I'm on high rank. Yeah.
Okay.
I just defeated Nergigante. We can play some of that sometime if you want. You know, I'd be up for it anytime, like even tonight. But I'm also up for Destiny because I haven't played Destiny in a while.
Sure. Yeah.
So just let me know what
when
you
I feel
want
like
to do.
playing. Yeah. When I feel like playing that, I'll hit you up.
Cool. Yeah, I've been playing that with my buddies Jaden and Snow lately, trying to get my character stronger.
Nice.
I have too much crap. You know?
It's always a good problem to have. Or is it?
Good question. Some of this stuff is pretty. Some of it is so ugly. It's like, Oh, I can't wear that. It's too... It looks stupid. Is this even possible? How much would that boost my defense? Is that worth it? I might have an upgrade that's worth doing right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my boots, I can get boosted. I guess I'll do it. Yeah, there we go. My boots have 6 more defense now. Fermius. I want the chest armor.
Do you have enough, like, shit to pay for it?
Not yet. I need to do more meditations. If you want, we could do those, or I could keep going on the new downloadable content story. Whatever you want to do. Or if you want to do something else entirely, I'm up for it.
We can play some more DLC, I guess.
Okay, more of the DLC story.
Yeah.
You want me to just load the next mission then?
What puzzles
Yeah.
you bear?
Okay, let me know when you're ready and I'll do it.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, let's see. Destinations. Let's see. Is it on Mars, the next one? How do I see where the next mission is?
It's on Earth.
Oh, okay. Earth. Going to Earth. Yeah, there it is. War Mind. Okay. I guess we load in kind of close to it. Okay, I'm gonna launch.
Alright.
Time to rock and roll. You know where this, well, this is the story I heard at least. It could be wrong, but do you know where the story, the phrase rock and roll comes from?
From Vietnam War, right?
Yeah, Vietnam War. Because the Vietnamese
Also,
accent. Yeah.
Isn't like Caught Locked and Ready to Rock is also from the Vietnam War as well?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Or at least that's what I've always heard. At least is that's where those phrases come from.
That's what I heard too, actually.
Yeah. Most people don't know that, I find. Let's see. I'm gonna keep using Sweet Business. So much fun. Secondary weapon. I'll try this new Kibo for the secondary weapon.
So the mission is like over here. It's a little off. Being path. Oh no, it's not here. It's over here. I can't even remember where it is. It's over here.
Sorry, I just got this new gun and I'm customizing it real quick.
Okay. No worries.
Range, magazine, stability. It's hard sometimes picking the best custom mods, you know? Tactical mag. Okay, that looks good. I like this setup. I don't mind handling. I'm pretty good at resisting pull. Bounced off that like a pinball.
I'll tell you. It's so weird that I still like vividly remember the night the first Destiny launch because that was the night you bought the PS4.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, can you see the mission?
Yeah.
I don't see the.
It's right here for
That's
me.
what I use.
Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Yeah, I remember we like stayed up late until 2 or 3 or something to play. We played it.
Yeah. We were always staying up late.
Late night gaming.
Yeah, it's fun.
So
That's
it's
the
fun.
best time to play is late night. When it's really dark out, you can really enjoy the, you know, the screen, the brightness, and there's no distractions.
Hmm.
We need something to draw out Zoe. Something worth.
My allergies have come back lately. It's spring, and
I'm not sure I want to
I
know
always
what a
get the
monster god
sniffles.
feeds on.
Power. And we've intercepted Red Leaf
So many
transmissions
trees
about a
around
new
here
fragment
blooming
of the
and
trailer
stuff.
that splintered off during Gaul's assault. Zoe won't be able to resist its fate.
So you've already done this mission, yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm like 3 missions ahead of you.
Okay.
Yeah, after this we're gonna go back to Mars. Oh yeah, so that was the mission that I just complete. So I'm like just 2 missions ahead.
Okay. Let's see.
For that mission, you have to go get to level 28.
The Taken.
Yeah.
They're
You
jamming
would,
me.
The
initiate.
Taken? Are they after the fragment?
Yeah, I'm a little behind in
It doesn't
level
matter.
right
Clear
now.
them
I'm still
out.
25, but I'm close to 26.
Yeah. You can just do like 2 activities, like adventures, and you get to level 28.
Oh wow, I just exploded!
Me too. What happened? We both died.
Yeah, I don't know, that was very sudden. Okay. Maybe I should be more careful this time. Just a little bit of caution this time, I think. I used the throwing knife? I'm the gunner. Then it's sweet business up his butt. I'm in the business. The business is giving him the business. Oh, I died. I'm in the business of being dead.
Where are you?
It's okay. I respawn.
Okay.
Fortunately, we're still in an area where we can respawn.
Oh yeah, have you seen the Kong the Skull Island that came out last year?
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you think about that movie?
It was, I enjoyed it. Like, I don't know if I think it was like a great movie, but it was, I didn't think it was a bad movie, you know? I thought Samuel L. Jackson did a really good job with his character.
He's always great.
Yeah, I love SLJ. What did you think, though? What are your thoughts?
I was a huge fan of Peter Jackson's King Kong that came out in 2005, I think?
Okay.
It was, right? 2005, I
think so. That sounds about right.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that movie. I went to the movie theater to see it twice. So I have like a a set of standards and expectations coming into Kong, and I do enjoy Kong Island quite a bit. This is kind of weird because before the movie came out, the trailers and all the talks about the movie, like they compare it to like a Vietnam War movie where Kong is the Viet Cong and Samuel L. Jackson is like America.
Huh.
And I wasn't a fan of that like comparison. I don't know.
Do you think they really tried to make that comparison, or that was just something people
It
put
might
on?
be unintentional. It might be unintentional. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I kind of can see the, you know, the similarity between the two.
Yeah, I can see
that
kind of, yeah.
keep needs the marketing. Probably was stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
But I do have a question, and I'm actually looking forward to the next movie where they have like Godzilla and also King Kong.
Oh, yeah.
It blew my mind.
Yeah.
I've got a lock.
I remember when we got to like 2010, like my brain did blow up a little bit.
Yeah.
But now it's like 2020. I think I'm just gonna die. Like dude can't handle it. Fuck.
You know, it's funny. I think that I'm pretty sure you're right that King Kong was 2005.
Zavala.
And
Yeah.
the reason why is because 2005 was when I moved to Arizona,
I won't have this discussion again.
and I remember
Tell you without a doubt,
that
Rasputin is the
my
only way to
friends
stop
at
Zul.
lunchtime,
We need the
one of my
Valkyrie.
friends named Joey
Won
Travers,
against impossible
he,
odds before.
at lunchtime,
Out Rasputin.
a few of my friends had the brand new Xbox 360. And
Oh, and they played a King Kong game?
yeah, my friend Joey Travers played the King Kong game.
Gotcha. Actually, that was one of the games to, like, if you go after achievements, that is one of the easiest games to get.
Yeah.
1,000 achievements.
I remember that because that's what he told me. Joey Travers said that it was really easy to get all 1,000 gamer score because all you have to do is just beat every level.
Exactly, because that was the time when people still trying to figure out how to make the gamer score, you know?
Yeah.
How to like set the gamer score in the game, so they're just like, you know what, let's just give them all of the gamer score.
Yeah.
Game.
I remember Halo 3 was Halo 3 was the first game where I ever played it so much that I got all of the gamer score in that game.
Yeah, it's always fun to like look back at your like gamer score list, be like what games you get, 1,000 achievements, because all those games always have some good memories attached to them.
Oh yeah. I got the Nintendo Switch and I got Disgaea 5 for it. Oh, I died.
You need me to revive you?
No, I'm good. Did you ever
Projected some
get?
kind of shield around the fragment.
Oh, I think I hit level 20 something.
7, 6, 7, 7. Yeah.
Oh
you're
wow, I'm
27.
27. I didn't even notice hitting level 26. I'm leveling up fast.
Yeah. To answer your question, yes, I do have a Switch. I did tell you about it too.
There might still
Sorry,
be
I
force
just,
that
you know, I
leftover
talk to a
orbit.
lot of
Let
people
me see if I can adjust
on
its trajectory.
line about gaming, and I forget. Sometimes I mix up who said
We've got
what.
incoming.
Stay where you are.
Like
I
Zelda
can
Breath of the Wild is still the
on
best
board
game I've
that.
ever played in my life.
Oh, it's
Understood.
incredible, dude. It's a beautiful game, incredible.
It is a beautiful game.
I love the ancient stuff, like the glowy blue, hard light stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like the Guardian weapons and stuff.
Yeah. You have all the DLC, right? Don't you?
Yeah, I have it all. I haven't finished it all yet, though, but I do have all the
You
DLC.
should do. Like when you beat the trials on the sword, you get a 60 power, 60 attack, and that thing is so awesome.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Like,
That sounds really awesome.
I also have the motorcycle from the DLC. And the motorcycle is pretty cool too. Yeah, you can do like wheelies and shit with it. We can do tricks with it too. It's really cool. Like I'm like, bye bye horse. Never ride the horse again.
Right. Screw you, horse. I'm through feeding you.
Yeah. But I gotta say, like, have you ever found like I can't remember the exact name of this horse, but it's like Spirit of the Mountain or something like that. It's a
Yeah.
white horse
Yeah,
that
I
never
found
runs
it.
out of stamina. Yeah, me too. That was awesome.
I tamed him, dude. It was funny.
Yeah, but you cannot keep it though. That's tough.
Yeah.
I really want to keep it.
It was still fun to tame it and ride it around a little, but yeah, you can't keep it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so we're Dragonfly. They're also making a new Zelda game now. Nintendo is like hiring for brand new designers, you know, like work on the next Zelda game.
That's awesome. I wonder what this one will be about, you know?
I just hope that it's gonna be good. It's like just as good or better than that. It's been a while. Oh, good, man.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard to beat Breath of the Wild, yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to the next Pokemon game though.
Oh?
Because the next Pokemon game is going to be on the Switch.
Oh, wow. That's exciting.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think they said that they won't be making any core Pokemon game on the 3DS anymore. They're just gonna make it for the Switch.
That's interesting. The Switch really changes things, you know, it's such a new idea. The console game that you can take with you.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Like playing Zelda at a coffee shop feels amazing.
Yeah.
Like, this is amazing.
That would have blown my mind when I was a little kid. Like, I remembered...
Oh,
Force
dude.
that armed and in position.
Absolutely. Like when it was a kid, the SNES like blew my mind back then too. Like that's enough to blow my mind. Like I can't even imagine.
What was?
Like,
what blew your mind?
The Super Nintendo.
Anna,
Oh yeah, the Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
I asked
Yeah, and that thing blew my mind.
Rasputin was created
Like
to
I
harm
can't even
humanity.
imagine
He listens
how
to
much
me.
effect the Switch has on a kid. You know, like
Yeah.
have this gaming console to take out of your house and play like everywhere you want.
I remember,
Man.
like, one of the things that I remember was I had the Game Boy Color, right?
It's time to go to war.
Oh yeah.
And I remember when they released Super Mario Brothers on the Game Boy Color, and that blew my mind because it was like, wow, this game that used to be only on the home console on NES, now now they fit it on the Game Boy, and I can play it anywhere on the Game Boy. And at the time, the Nintendo 64 was out, and I was wondering, like, does that mean that, like, someday they're gonna make, like, a Game Boy that can play Super Mario 64? You know? And I was like, nah, man, that's impossible. That's crazy, you know? And, like, at the time, I thought that, like, they could never do that. They could never make a Nintendo 64 that you could take with you. But then, like, sure enough, like, 10 years later, the DS comes out, and you can play Super Mario 64 in a portable.
Yeah, that's amazing. We come like so far in terms of gaming and technology.
Oh yeah, it's an amazing time to be alive. It really is. Let's see. Should I go to the next mission?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me be right back real quick. I have to pee. Okay.
All right.
I'll go ahead and load us. Well, I don't know. You won't let me die if I load us, right?
I don't think we'll go like right into an area where there's a bunch of enemies. So yeah, I think you'll be fine.
All right. I'll load us and I'll be right back. Even if I do die, I'll just respawn. Okay. Be right back.
of ritual. If anyone's out there, I could use your help shutting it down.
Okay, sorry I made you wait.
Okay. I'm in a public event right now, so you can join.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not far from you.
Yeah, I'll be right over there. I'm gonna jump on my vehicle.
I'm not sure how to activate the public event.
Guardian down. I'm detecting a
On
lot
here,
of hive
join event.
activity on the other side of that portal.
Something tells me we'll be seeing activity on this
Oh
side
wow,
of
I
the
blew
portal
up and
any
died.
second.
Oh my god, that's fucking all together.
Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. There we go.
Guardian down. We cleared
We
the
didn't get the
That's
heroic
the
version.
last of the wizards.
I wonder
No
how to
hive
like activate
biosignatures
it.
in
Really?
mine. They weren't a match
Yeah, I know
for
how to
you guys.
activate some of them, but like not this one.
Yeah, this is one of the new ones. So you still, oh, someone got it, anchoring. Nice.
Oh cool. Mars token.
You still 27, so let's do some activities. To get you to 38. That's when you can do the next mission.
Sounds good. Let's see here. Submachine guns.
So there's some like a few adventures around here you can do.
Can I boost my damage with any of these weapons? I need to switch to a different weapon for now.
Weird Warmind pillar. Swarm of angry hive. Looks like fun. Let's mix it up.
This weapon will do. To get more legendary shards.
Oh, this is the escalation protocol I've been talking about. But it's really high level though, so I don't think it's really like this.
Let's see the armor. Someone has the armor.
So this is it. No, this is the a new public event type. It's called Exploration Protocol. It's the firefight type of public event.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Just as I change my guns to something that would be worse for this event. Is it going on right now? That...
Yeah.
Okay.
You see, on the top level says level 1 and time remaining. So there's like 4 ways where we have to clear up this level 1 first to get to level 2.
Okay.
Yeah, but the enemies are tough though. I think we have to level up our life level a little bit more.
Yeah. And to answer your question, this event, like you said, this event is like you fight waves of enemies, and you try to survive as long as you can. August is watching now. Okay, Juan, you back in.
Okay.
Oh god, I blew up.
Yeah, all the enemy has the red skull next to their name because we're on the level.
Now, like you said, I need to get my level up a little more.
Yeah, we can just go do like adventure or something. But there is no way we can finish 2 rounds in 40 seconds.
Oh yeah. Whoa! That guy's right in my face. Immune? Why does it say they're immune to me?
Because you're on the level.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize.
They won't take damage.
Ah. Okay. I better go
Let's
somewhere
go
else.
do an adventure.
Let me see if I can do this. Activity unavailable. Yeah, I need level 28. Okay, where should we go, you reckon, to do adventure? Should we do adventures on Mars or go to a different planet?
Yeah, we can just do it on Mars.
Hey, what about, would I get a lot of experience for a meditation?
I don't know. I thought you know like, how much XP you get from meditation.
Right. Oh, you got level 30.
Oh yeah.
I only just noticed that. So you hit the new soft cap already, huh?
Yeah. But my light level is still like really low though. Yeah. I need to level up my light power.
Yeah.
Light level. Man, this sucks. It's like this is a new DLC and there's only 4 people playing right now.
Yeah.
That is sad.
Okay, am I high enough level to do any of these events on?
Yeah, you should be fine because these are what I did earlier.
Okay, let's see, what is a good adventure? I guess we could just try this one right here.
Okay.
Or adventures, you said, not patrols, right?
Yeah, just do adventures.
Okay, let me see. Adventures. It's loading the map. 18 plus, 18 plus, 18 plus. That looks pretty good, that mission. And it's close. My light level is a little tiny bit low for it though. Do you think that'll matter?
It should be fine.
It says
Should
recommended,
be fine.
yeah, recommended power is 320 and I'm at 312. Only 8 levels below.
I think we should be fine.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, I'll start the adventure.
The Red Legion have taken enough from us. Now they are here on Mars, scavenging the ruins of our golden age.
Up here.
Scouts have reported activity in your area. Intercept them and find out what they're up to.
I'm so indecisive about what guns to use. I keep changing. It makes me feel dumb. It's like, come on,
So,
pick one and stick with it. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this set of gear.
There's a chart here. It's a plan of attack on the Bray facility.
Get there ASAP. If you hurry, we can catch them in the act.
I'm gonna go catch him in the act. The act of what? Being gay? They're gonna be They're gonna be with the gay lord.
The gay lord. A lot of names in this game do feel like placeholder because you never go back and change.
Yeah.
Like the Traveler, the Darkness. Like, I don't know.
God. I got stuck. I'm unstuck now though. I'm good.
The Red Legion has stolen energy from the facility.
Don't let them go off-world with those batteries.
Oh,
Destroy
they
them
just
at
finished
once.
the poker, man. Ah, can't open the chest because we
Right.
didn't participate in.
We miss out. Oh shit! I almost drove off a cliff. It is fun in this game, just, you know, chilling with your friends, blasting stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because the shooting in this game is really top notch. Not gonna lie. It's really fun to shoot shit in this game.
Yeah, that was something that Bungie always did well. Was the feel of
That
shooting
puts an end to
stuff.
that. But nothing's stopping the Red Legion from coming back.
If we can get Cabal communication codes, I can send a signal to the Red Legion.
When you ambush them and put an end to their operation,
Oh my
I
god,
like
wow.
where your head's at.
Stupid war beasts.
I thought this guy's like hiding over here. I think he's stuck or something.
Yeah. Oh, I'm chewing him up. I love Sweet Business.
Well, no.
Yeah, if you see Sweet Business, you gotta grab it.
I will. Hopefully in the next stock up Zora, he will have it. We can grab it.
Okay, 4 of 4 codes. Good job. Thank
There's
you.
a gulch near you that will be the perfect ambush spot. I've made arrangements for a special surprise.
Thank you for helping me to catch up.
Special surprise. Ambush the Red Legion.
We gotta go catch him from behind.
I want this guy.
Whoop! Bumped into you by mistake. You fixing your gear or something?
Yeah. I'm good.
Stupid boots. Oh. I always want more legendary shards, because I always want more upgrades.
Devram K had some leftover explosives that we can put to good use. He sends his regards.
Why does Devrim have leftover explosives?
Whoa! I missed that stuff. It is nice how you don't have to... It is as important to collect, like, the things on the planet as it was.
Our guests arrive.
Yeah.
In
Because
the old
you can
Destiny.
use them to, like, you know, trade for stuff now, not just like meaningless shit you just collect randomly. Like
You had to have it for upgrading stuff in the first game, remember? It was so annoying because like if you wanted to upgrade like a gun, sometimes you'd have to like go run around and get like 16 like of the weird metal or like the little canisters on the moon, you know?
Yeah. That's so weird.
It was so boring, I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad they changed it to where you don't have to do that anymore for upgrades. Yeah, nice. I gotta get that ammo.
I think we've upset whoever's in charge.
Look for ammo now. This is a good spot up here.
Yeah. You can have a really good deal of
Golden gun. Your aim doesn't have to be very good with sweet business. You just use a lot of bullets.
Nice.
Eventually, you just hit something.
Oh, we did it. Oh,
That
cool.
should disrupt the Red Legion supply chain for a while.
Excellent work. We can't bring back those we lost, but we can make sure the Red Legion never has the opportunity
Are you
to
close
hurt us
to
again.
level up?
Yeah, I'm really close. Really close.
Okay, I think we can just do one more
Yeah.
adventure. We might have to like teleport back to where we started though to get some more adventures.
Let's do the one in the north, I guess. That's near Braytech Futurescape.
Okay. I'm just gonna fast travel there.
Yeah. We'll do that adventure, and that should, from the looks of it, that'll probably level me up before we even finish it, because of how close I am to leveling.
Alright.
Shots.
Hey, Guardian. I'm picking up some strange radio
In the old
chatter.
game,
I need you to
it
check
would
it
be
out. Know
kind of
anything about
disappointing
Scions?
when Zur would come and he wouldn't have anything
aggressive,
good,
and
you know?
surprisingly adaptable.
Oh yeah.
They once were conquered by the Cabal, but now they fight
it's disappointing
alongside
though.
That's true.
I mean,
I remember-
to be honest with you.
I remember it was thanks to you. It was thanks to you I finally got the Mask of the Third Man.
Oh yeah.
I remember you told me one day that I should log in, and you didn't say why, but you said that I was going to be happy. You said, "You will be happy. You will be happy." And then I logged in, and it finally had the Mask of the Third Man.
Yeah. It was like one of the best exotic gear for the hunters.
Checking sensors.
Yeah. It was great
There's
for,
a
it
commander
was the
near your
ultimate
location.
exotic
Should
helmet
have
for
a
the Blade Dancer.
Oh yeah. It's the pole dancer more.
Yeah, yeah. In this game, it's the pole dancer.
it is the pole dancer.
Yeah, it used to be. They call it the Arc Strider, but come on, it's the pole dancer. It used to be the Blade Dancer. Now it's the pole dancer.
Oh, good time.
Decrypting the files.
Yeah, it made your super skill
What do they
a
want?
lot better as the Blade
Transform
Dancer.
to evolve into flayers.
Yeah, I think
But they need
it
recipe to
extends
do
the
it.
duration, right, of your
Yeah, they're
super.
just gonna make
Yeah,
it
you
bad.
could get more hits with it and stuff like that. I don't remember everything that it did, but it made your super last a lot longer as a Blade Dancer.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a while ago. Huh? When did the first Destiny come out? Was it 2014?
That sounds familiar. 2014 sounds familiar.
Wait, it's in here. Yeah, it might be 2014. Because this game came out in 2017, right?
Yeah, yeah. Now I want to look it up, kinda. I'll look it
Yeah.
up in a second on my phone. I'll just take a moment and I'll
Alright.
look at it on my phone real quick.
Alright. Yeah, but it's like, it feels so long ago.
It does.
I can't remember. Man. It's so weird that, like, our time perception as we get older, like, changes too, you know?
It really does.
Like, time now, it feels to me like it moves really, really fast. Like a week goes by so fucking fast.
The original Destiny was September of 2014.
Okay.
But yeah, time goes faster when you get older, you know?
Yeah.
I remember as a kid I would wish to be older so much, and now that I am
Oh
older,
yeah,
it's
because
like, it's going so
Exactly.
fast, you know?
so yeah, like I think that's like every kid's wish. I want time to go faster. I don't want to get stuck in this class anymore. But now you just want time to like slow down a little bit. Oh.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that I'm gonna be 30 pretty soon.
in August, right?
Yeah, August. End of August.
I can't remember the exact date though.
30th.
Is it like 30th? Okay.
Yeah. What was your birthday again?
The 15th of February.
15th February. Okay.
Yeah. The day after Valentine's.
Right. What year?
1990.
1990. Okay. Yeah. It was 1988 for me. It's weird being born at like the tail end of a decade. Because it's like, especially because I had cousins who were older than me,
Yeah.
and oh man, I think I'm lost. I'm trying to
Oh,
find my way
yeah.
around to you. This way. But yeah, I remember it's like, as a kid, my cousins, you know, were old enough that in the 80s they were more mature, so they remembered the 80s, but I only barely remembered the 80s, and it was weird because it was like, it's almost like the 80s are like just out of my reach, you know? If that makes sense.
Because you were born like at the end of the 80s, right?
Yeah, 1988. And I'd talk to my cousins, and they would tell me stuff. You know, you always think that, like, the older kids in your family are cool, you know? I looked up to my cousins so much. They were so cool. And they would always tell me about this stuff from the 80s that they did or whatever, you know?
There you are.
Oh, yeah, here I am. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but...
A lot of times I have this feeling like sometimes I wish that I would do something different in the past. That I thought that would make me happier, but I'm not sure if that would make me happier though, if I,
yeah,
do something in the past.
I understand. I've thought the same thing sometimes. Like, there's one day in the past where if I was as mature then as I am now, I would have done things really differently on that day, you know, but I was immature then, so sometimes I wish I could go back and redo it, but, you know, I mean, I can't. It's no use worrying about it. I learn and move on, you know? But I do still think about what could have happened if I had done things differently that day.
I think I'm still, like, really bad at moving on sometimes.
Do you remember a specific time in your life when there was something you wish you had done differently?
2012. 2012 is the year that I wish I could change some stuff that I did.
Can well, we're on the stream right now, so I mean, I'll understand if you'd rather not discuss it, but can I ask maybe, would you...
Later.
You not, okay, later?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, you don't ever have to tell me, you know, I mean, I understand, you know, it's private, but if you want to tell me later, then I'll take the stream off a little later and we can talk about it.
Okay. I mean, I did mention with you earlier.
Yeah, you mentioned a little bit, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For me, 2007 was something I wish that I'd done differently, but at the same time, I don't know, like, at the same time, I don't think I would be any better off if I did do it differently, but I would just, at least I would know what happened. There was a girl in high school, senior year, who I should have told her how I felt at a specific moment, but I didn't tell her, and so, you know, I never got to find out what might have happened. But at the same time, even if I had told her, I still don't think things would have worked out. They just would have been different.
Yeah. That was me.
I wasn't used to, I never dated in high school, so I wasn't used to, like, actually being in love with someone, you know? So, I didn't know how to react to it at the time.
Yeah, we always, like, you know, we were really awkward in high school.
I was so awkward in high school, I really was. I think back sometimes on certain things and I just, like, cringe. Like, oh man, I was so weird sometimes.
Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I took a test one time, the Briggs-Myers test, you know?
Yep.
And I literally got 50-50 on introvert-extrovert. It's kind of situational for me. Like, in certain situations, I'll be an extrovert, and in other situations, I'll be an introvert.
Yeah, I think that might apply to like everybody because I don't think we like really one way or another. Like I'm introvert, but there's some situations that I'm super like extrovert too.
Well, I'll admit,
But
in my case, I'll say this real quick. Sorry, then.
okay, yeah, it's fine, it's fine. No worries.
In my case, I'll be frank. Whether or not I'm an introvert or an extrovert determines on whether or not I feel like I'm in control of the situation.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
So that's how it works for me. Are you gonna say something?
These scions would never
I just
take
feel like
on this
I'm
by
I
themselves.
think I might be more
Now
like
that Gaul's
introvert
gone,
than
I
extrovert.
wonder who could be running what's left of the Red Legion.
I can understand that. I think
Maybe
I'm
that's
that
what
way
these
a
scions
lot of the
wanted to
time
do.
too.
Fill
You know?
Gaul's shoes.
I'm capable of being an extrovert, but most of the time, just out of laziness, frankly, I'm just an introvert just because I don't want to deal with people.
Yeah, people are so hard to deal with sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Thank you. I'm level 28 now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You want to do the next mission then?
Absolutely.
Okay. Looks like it's right here on Mars. Glacial drift. Okay, I'm gonna warp over to the glacial drift.
Okay. I think that might be the one that I did earlier. That I was like, oh man, I'm dying.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it'll go better with 2 people.
Yeah, hopefully.
Let me run and get a tea real quick. I drink it so fast.
I gotta get going, huh?
Okay, I'll be right back, okay?
Alright.
Just getting tea.
Oh, it's a public event.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey,
And
there's a public event going on right now.
oh, should we go do it, or am I high enough level?
Yeah,
Or?
yeah. I'm
Okay.
doing it right now. Yeah, you should be good. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, there you are. Oh man, I did something really crazy though. Get this, dude. Instead of a tea, I got root beer.
Oh.
Weird war mind pillar.
You know what? You know what? What's funny about root beer?
Looks
So
like fun.
when I first
Let's mix it up.
got to America, it was like back in 2008, right?
Yeah.
And it was like just a few weeks into my time in the U.S. So my grandpa told me about this like awesome drink that I had to try. So he took me to Target and he buy root beer
Okay.
and vanilla ice cream.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he went home and he made me this like root beer float, and it was like the best thing I've ever had.
Oh wow.
I love it. Yeah, root beer float is the shit.
Yeah. I'm warping over close to where you are. You're in the event?
Yeah, we just finished the event. I thought you were with me earlier.
I warped over to the other place to get close to the mission, so
Okay.
I missed it. My
Multiple
bad.
hostiles
It's okay.
detected.
It's okay,
Rasputin
no
is
worries.
activating the Valkyrie.
We can't let the
let's
Hive
see.
claim this warsat. We got most of the data.
That should be plenty.
Glacial Drift
Send
is
it
the
over and I'll take
closest
a look.
to where the mission starts.
Okay. So you should just go there then.
Yeah, Rasputin is called the War Mind. He's like an AI that like is a combat strategist. It's a long story. I never really read. Destiny's story is hard to keep up with sometimes, isn't it, Juan?
Yeah, it's convoluted is what it is.
Because the first game, they did all that, the cards or whatever, that you have to go online to read them, you know?
Yeah, that's so dumb.
I forget what it was called. That was dumb, though, but they were called
The Gilmore cards. That's what it's called.
Grimoire, yeah, the Grimoire cards. Yeah. But yeah, that was so stupid. You could tell that Bungie was really struggling to find their identity at that time.
Yeah,
You know?
just find a way to tell the story, a good story.
Because they had all these people who they said, like, all these people making the game who they said, like, oh, our players, they're not going to want to, like, see a story. They're just going to want to, like, get on and shoot stuff, you know? So let's not put a story in there. But if people want the story, we'll just put it on the internet. And if people want the story, they can just go look at it on the internet. And that was a terrible idea, you know? It really was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the story in Destiny 1 was shit.
Yeah.
It was barely story.
Yeah, and there was that story on Reddit, which I believe, honestly, where somebody who claimed they were from Bungie told the story of the game's development and like how and it made perfect sense, you know,
I've been running some scans.
like how
There's a
there was
cavern that
originally this
intersects with
big
one of
intricate
those
story
tunnels.
and all this stuff that they were going to have that they ended
Yep.
up
I
cutting
studied
out.
the logs.
Yep.
Rasputin was barely
So
able
what
to stop
happened
some
was
of the
they
first
showed
time.
this like rough cut
Guardians, I'm
the
getting some
top
kind of
dog
interference.
that's
I can't
Bungie,
make sense of it.
and they say
Our
nope,
mission
we're not gonna do that,
Right.
and so they have to scrap it, and you know,
Yeah.
they just like took the pieces from the original story to
Yeah.
create what we had in the first one.
Like, one thing that really made sense to me that the person on Reddit said, and it makes me believe that they were for real, they were anonymous, posting anonymously, but they said they worked for Destiny, you know, or Bungie. But the thing that made me believe them was everything that they said made so much sense. Like, remember how you start Destiny, like you're in the middle of all those cars, and the little Dinklebot says, "You've been dead a very long time," you know?
Yep.
Originally, that was only going to be where you started the game if you played as a cast, as the robot people, you know?
Yep.
And if you played as a human, you'd have a different start, and as an Awoken, you'd have another different start, you know? But they ended up cutting the Awoken and human openings and just starting all of the
The
different
interference is
races
getting worse, but I'm
in
starting to
the
pick
same
up a
place,
pattern.
the same way.
Do you hear it, Anna?
I'll need more data to be sure, but yeah, I'm thinking it might be.
And I always thought that made a lot of sense to me, you know?
In the have you played Dragon Age, the first one? So in that game, there's like 8 races,
Yeah.
and each race has a different origin, like story, like where you start the game from.
Yeah.
Yeah, so BioWare did that before. Oh
Yeah.
no, not BioWare. What were they thinking about? Didn't
Those
Bungie.
crystals are
never
surging.
mind.
Wasn't it BioWare? I think it was BioWare. Dragon
Yeah,
Age?
it was BioWare.
Yeah.
I was confused. Never mind.
Originally, they said that originally, like, the different races were going to have, like, different talents, you know? More like a
Yeah.
traditional MMORPG. you know. But eventually, the only point of the different races ended up being just how you look, and that's all there really was to it, which is kind of sad, you know.
The energy in this relic is volatile. Try throwing it at the crystal. It looks
So
like
you
the
just
hive
did
has
this
been busy
one?
down here.
Keep going.
Yeah, this is one that I
According to
last.
scans, there's a large chamber where all the tunnels intersect.
Cool.
That makes it the most likely spot for Zol's feeding ground.
Another game like that was Halo 5. When I hear about Halo 5, I get kind of angry, to be honest, when I hear about all the stuff that happened with that behind the scenes. Because the story in Halo 5 was terrible. It just was.
Look at the size of these tunnels.
Did you play Halo 5?
Zol must be immense.
No, not
Maybe
yet.
Zol was
Still.
stronger than we thought.
I wouldn't play it if I were you. Don't even bother. Like, even if you... Do you have an Xbox One?
I still have an Xbox One, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't even bother playing Halo 5 if you want my honest opinion. It was the first Halo game, the very first Halo game that was so boring. The story was so boring to me, and it didn't make any sense, that I only beat the game once, and it's the first Halo game that I never finished on Legendary. Not because it was hard, but because it was just so boring that I couldn't get through it on Legendary.
I wonder, like, where that story came from, like, the story for the game. Like, who took that story?
Yeah, they got a new writer for Halo 5, and that's supposedly the reason. They got this new writer, and he just wasn't very good.
Yeah.
And
But one of the things I remember about that game is that all the trailer commercials was totally misleading.
Yes, yes. They had all these commercials that made it look like there was going to be like a mystery that you had to solve, and then the game comes out and they completely had thrown that out. And the guy who did the writing, there was all kinds of stuff that he hated about the Halo lore, you know? So he just changed stuff. He just changed stuff that he didn't like. Like, he completely undid stuff that the earlier games did. He changed characters' personalities, he changed elements of the story.
That's so dumb.
And he didn't even care.
And it's crazy that, like, it's crazy that 343 allowed that to happen. What the hell?
Yeah,
how could you like allow this guy to do everything and like build that for the movie?
And then people got mad and they were saying, like, they went online and said, like, they didn't like the story and stuff. And the guy who wrote it, like, he came out online and he responded. And he said that, like, the response he gave is that, like, gamers today are just not smart enough to understand his story. That it's too complicated for them.
Damn.
And he said that he was going to dumb down the next game because people were too stupid to get the first one. So the next game came out, and it's Halo Wars 2. And Halo Wars 2 has an incredibly stupid story. Like, it's just...
how he was labeled a heretic.
It's just completely uninteresting. Just a really simple story that... It has hardly any story.
Is he still at 343 or is he fired?
If I'm honest, I think that last I heard he was still there. But that a lot of people were calling for him to be fired. Hopefully 343 has paid attention to the backlash against the story of this in Halo Wars 2, and hopefully they'll unfuck it.
I feel like the only company that do like pure honest work on video games is Nintendo.
This is some kind of
I would say
police state.
Nintendo,
Get
yeah,
ready,
but I would
another
also
offer's
say
resolved.
id Software.
Okay.
I would add them too. Because I can't think of a single id game, like, not every id game is a hit. Like, Rage certainly had its problems, but I feel like it was an honest game. You know, I do feel like it was an honest, like, they tried, you know? That's just my opinion, though. But, I mean, how do you feel? Would you say that you think id is pretty honest, too?
I mean, except from Rage, like, I always have really good impression of this game.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. Rage is the only one that... And it was a fun game. It was a good game. But
It was. It's just the edit was weird.
Yeah. But I feel like they tried, at least.
Yeah.
I feel like they tried and they had a miss. That's just my opinion.
You throw the ball at the start?
Okay, yeah, there we go. It took me a moment to figure it out, and then I remembered what you did earlier. And I was like, oh,
okay. Also, what do you think about Bethesda? Do you feel like they do like pure honest working video game?
No, not Bethesda. I think that id does, but not Bethesda. But I think Bethesda makes some good games. But I don't feel like their work is very honest. And one of the reasons why is because they censored a part of Doom 2 when they re-released Doom 2. They put censorship in. There's a part of Doom 2, which came out in like 1993, somewhere in there.
Okay.
There's a part of Doom 2 where, you're going through hell, right? And there's a secret level in Doom 2 where you go to this certain part of hell, and there's like a Nazi fortress there, and you fight like Nazis in hell, right?
Yeah.
Well, when Bethesda re-released Doom 2 on the Xbox Live Arcade, they took out all the Nazis. All that stuff.
And what did they replace the Nazi with?
Just regular zombies. They replaced the Nazis with regular zombies, and then they turned the Nazi base into just a completely generic... They turned the Nazi base into a completely generic, like, hallways and stuff. They took out, like, all the swastikas, banners, and flags and stuff, So, Bethesda, I can't respect a company that engages in censorship like that.
I do hate censorship.
It's not like it was glorifying Nazism, I mean, it was a base in hell, and the Nazis were your enemies.
Do you think that they might have to do that just to release it in Germany?
Yeah, they did have to do that to release it in Germany, but I mean, the thing is Bethesda didn't censor the American version of the new Wolfenstein games.
True.
Like the new Wolfenstein games have swastikas in them.
Maybe the combination of Nazi and hell is just bad.
I don't know. Like August is pointing out how, and this is true.
I died. Watch out.
The Nazi levels in Doom 2 were a tribute to Wolfenstein, which was an earlier id game. Yeah, so I mean it was like an Easter egg that was a tribute to Wolfenstein. But they put like in the game they explained it as like it's a different corner of hell in the game's story.
Okay.
Like they explained, like you go to a new corner of hell and it looks like this part of hell was built by humans instead of demons. And yeah, the German version of Wolfenstein 2. Have you seen anything about it? The new Wolfenstein 2, how that was done in Germany?
No.
They took out all the swastikas for one, which isn't surprising because that's the law there. And then there's a part of the game where Hitler appears, and they left Hitler in, but they took away his mustache. And they changed they changed his name from Hitler to Heiler.
What?
It's so stupid, dude. It really is. The censorship is so stupid.
Like, if you do censorship, like, change it completely. Change it to something different. Not like, don't do that. Don't do like half like that. Like, you see, I do know that is Hitler, right? Like, that's not like someone else. Don't fucking bullshit that.
And there's a part where Hitler talks about hating Jews. But, in the German version, they changed the dialogue so that, like, instead of talking about hating Jews, he just says he hates spies. So it's kind of ironic. It's really ironic to me that in censoring Nazism, they change it to where the Nazis didn't hate Jewish people. You know? That seems like stupid. It seems like you're like... I think you see what I'm saying. It's like whitewashing history, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta take cover for a minute. Yeah, the way that Bethesda handles censorship is just so stupid to me. That's why I can't consider them an honest company. There was one bit of censorship that, and like, here's something else that kind of goes to my point. There was one time when id Software did basically censorship, and I don't even know if I would call it censorship, okay? But in their case, I can actually respect what they did. When id Software first re-released Doom 2 without Bethesda on the Xbox Live Arcade, okay? They left all the Nazi stuff in. They left all that in. But the med packs in Doom used to have a Red Cross symbol on them. But the organization, the Red Cross, requested that their symbol not be used in a video game. So, yeah, so id Software acquiesced, and they took out the Red Cross symbol. And that's the only time id Software has ever censored anything. Because they don't handle Wolfenstein anymore. It gave Wolfenstein away to Bethesda, who gave it to Machine Games. Trying to kill him. I got him. Right on.
Good job, dude.
You too, man. I feel like that went really well because you were here.
Yeah. Oh boy.
That would have been really annoying without you, I think.
It was kind of annoying. But I would have played it by myself earlier.
This is weird, dude. My screen is shaking and...
No. I think the console is failing. My machine screen is fine.
My controller is vibrating like freaking...
Oh man, your PS4 is on its way out. Sorry.
Yeah.
You might have to buy a new PS4.
Yeah, August, I told Juan about my feelings on Wolfenstein. I told him about how like they changed the Nazis and made them stupid and stuff. So, yeah. And how I thought it was annoying how, you know, it's a Swedish company. And I thought it was annoying how Sweden talked down to the United States in that game when Sweden cooperated with the Nazis. Like Sweden was like in that game, these Swedish game developers kept comparing modern day United States to the Nazis in the game, and that just got on my nerves when Sweden was a country that didn't do anything to resist the Nazis. In fact, they helped them.
Zol is heading directly for the Clovis Spray facility and Rasputin.
So that was just annoying for me.
If Rasputin dies, the Javelin goes with him. Zol wins.
Very well. And my reservations about the war mind aren't as important as defeating Zol. We do this together. What do you say?
I think you
Guardian?
remember that, right, Juan? I really went off on it that night.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Uh,
Yeah, it's. I don't know. Censorship is stupid.
yeah. Yeah, I really hate censorship. Nintendo of America has engaged in a little censorship, but
What did they do?
well, like in the reason they did it was like it wasn't ideological censorship. It was one example of Nintendo censorship was Nintendo of America localizes all of Nintendo's games, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Bravely Default, for one example,
I know about that.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
they covered
There
up the
was a
girl's boobs.
Wasn't there like a petting option too that they took out?
Oh yeah.
Or
That was
something like
another
that?
thing. In Bravely Default, they covered up this girl's cleavage to so you couldn't see her boob cleavage.
Yeah.
And then in Fire Emblem Fates, they took out this little mini game where you can like whoever you marry, like if you're a girl you can marry a guy, and if you're a guy you can marry a girl, and whoever you marry you could go into your house and you could like pet their forehead or pet their cheeks and stuff.
Yeah.
And they took that out.
Yeah, I remember there was like a big story about that.
Yeah. Which I think maybe they did that to get a better rating with the ESRB. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
I don't know. I can't see why just petting somebody though would make the rating go like to an M rating, you know?
I think we might be on the last mission.
This is pretty short if that's true.
You have to walk to the north.
Okay, yeah, I will. I'm being shot at right now. Sorry. What level does it want me to be?
I think it's 220. I think you're fine.
Okay. These stupid Cabal are chasing me. Sorry, I gotta get away from them to
No
work.
worries. No worries.
Yeah, I'm gonna try now. Okay, fast traveling. Yeah, they changed another scene in Fire Emblem Fates as well. There was like a scene with one character where I think they like something about like drugging a girl to make her fall in love with someone else. I don't know. Did you hear about that part?
Which part was it?
In Fire Emblem, they took out a scene with one of the girls where somebody like gives her this drug and it makes her fall in love with someone else.
And they censor that too?
Yeah, they took that out.
Can you launch the mission? You have
sure. I am gonna pee, but I can go ahead and let it load while I'm peeing, okay?
Okay.
I won't be long. I guess I would say that Hideo Kojima, he seems
Soul is
honest
tearing
too.
apart Rasputin's neural network. And if he does enough damage, he could trigger
Yeah.
a chain
I don't
reaction
know
that
what
will
you think
devastate
about him.
Mars. All I know is we have one advantage
I
left,
don't
the
ever
Valkyrie.
like. I don't think he's
I'll
ever
never
done
trust
anything
Rasputin,
wrong, to be honest.
but we'll need every weapon
He
we
always
have to
wants
stop
to, But
even one that's powered by
he-
a war mind.
I don't know. There's definitely really like quirky game design that maybe he's because he's Japanese. That's why he's quirky. Have you played Metal Gear Solid 5?
No, I haven't. I heard it was good, but I haven't played it.
It is, but there is female character called Quiet, and she was like pretty much she always had pants on and had like these bras on, so she pretty much like expose like a lot of her body.
Yeah.
Right, and the justification for that is like she breathes through her skin.
Right. Sorry, my shield's down. So you think he just
And,
kind of he goes too sexy with girls?
Yeah, because like when you get onto the helicopter with her, she does do some like sexy pose and shit. And in response to the backlash that he just said, no, there's a story justification for that. It's not weird.
So you just think he's kind of a weirdo?
Not exactly a weirdo, because maybe because he's Japanese, he has to put those things in for the Japanese audience. Maybe just for life, that kind of stuff. I don't know.
I understand what you mean. I am curious to see what I get what you mean. I am curious to see what Death Stranding is all about though.
Oh yeah, sure. I guess that's really interesting.
Yeah, Norman
wanna play
Reedus
that.
in it and whatnot. It's still a shame about Silent Hills PT being cancelled.
Man, that demo was fucking scary.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh my god. Especially when the ghost
We
lady
overload
appeared.
Rasputin's
Yeah.
Oh my
We can use the excess
god.
energy to
Damn
overcharge
it.
the Valkyrie.
That was so freaky,
Make
dude.
me jump
That's
every
one of
time.
Chance of really
yeah,
hurting Zol.
that's one of the scariest games I've ever played. I think just that the teaser. Can you imagine what playing that in VR would be like?
You will die.
Maybe so. You have a heart attack.
Weird.
Yeah. It's not to be. We'll never find out what that might have been. It's a real shame. Did you ever have a series of games that you really enjoyed, but then it got canceled and you never got to find out what happened?
It happened. No, I don't think I have any game series that's like that. But I do have manga that happen.
Oh yeah.
So, when I was a kid, I read Hunter x Hunter manga,
Then hit it with everything you
and
got.
halfway through it, the creators he's fallen sick, so he couldn't. So he had to take a break. So the manga stopped releasing, and only recently it got republished in Vietnam again.
Okay, so he started up writing again too, didn't he? Or did he?
He actually started writing that a while ago, but maybe because the publishing deal expired or something like that. So the manga didn't pick it up when he came back to writing.
Right.
So only recently they started a new publishing deal, and that's when the complete manga series got published. For video games, I can recall any game series that's like that.
Right. For me, there was the Turok series that happened to. That was one. And another one, and this is just a theory on my part. I could be wrong, okay? But to this day, I still have a theory. I still believe that the Legend of Zelda series, I still believe to this day that they originally intended to make...
Wait, what do we do with this now?
I don't know, I'm looking. Here? No. I hit a button up here, but I don't know what it did. Looks like I can't do it again.
What the hell? Is the game bugged out on us?
I'm not sure. Oh, you shoot this. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Neural net inhibitor offline.
But yeah, to this day, I think that they originally planned a third Legend of Zelda game about the Hero of Time that never got made.
Gotcha.
But I could be wrong. And the Hero of Time refers to the link from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask.
Okay.
I've never heard anything about it, but they just left off so suddenly in Majora's Mask. It seemed like there was more to be told. And then the GameCube came out, and then suddenly they completely changed their original plan. They were going to have a realistic Legend of Zelda game, and suddenly they switched over to the Wind Waker, you know? And there was a big controversy at the time over that.
That node is giving off strange readings.
I don't know if you were around then, or if you remember that.
I never played any of those games, so I really don't know.
Right. Is Breath of the Wild your first Zelda?
It is.
Okay, so that was really new for you, yeah. It's not a bad Zelda game to make your first, I have to say.
I know, right?
That's a good one to start on.
Oh no. With the inhibitor offline, the neural network is going crazy. I'll try to stabilize it. Defend the area.
Atomic heart. Shooter set in an alternate universe server. That sounds intriguing, I guess.
Oh.
Wow. Well, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. Ice shield. Man, it's fun to just nerd out sometimes, talk about games and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Talk about old times and stuff.
Got it.
What,
Neural net is online and ready.
Oh, shit.
Now for the inhibitor.
Is there a game you can think of that, like, really, when you were younger, like maybe in middle school or high school, a game that was like really magic for you? Did you have a game like that in your life?
Probably Pokemon.
The inhibitor vent is open.
Oh yeah, Pokemon.
Yeah.
Me too.
I like
Definitely,
Pokemon.
that was one.
Oh yeah.
Any console games?
Console games.
Well, I mean, like, you know, like for N64, GameCube, anything like that that was especially magic for you?
Let me think a little bit.
Okay, take your time.
maybe GTA 4.
GTA 4?
I can't really. Yeah, because I can't totally relate to the character. Because he's also an intern in the US.
Okay.
Yeah. Probably GTA 4. That stands out to me.
Right on. I know that Joe really liked that one too.
Oh yeah, like I do prefer GTA 4 to GTA 5.
I can understand.
I just feel like, yeah, I just feel like the story in 4 is a lot more personal, a lot more relatable.
Yeah.
Core power
Yeah,
levels
for me, I
approaching
think that
critical
a
overload.
game like that was
Personnel are recommended to
The
evacuate.
Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. It was a really special experience.
Yeah,
for
you,
me.
you do talk about that game a lot.
Yeah. I was so hooked on that game for a long time.
I see.
I was always convinced that there was some mystery hidden in that game. That, like, if I just looked hard enough in the game, that I could figure it out.
I mean, you know, there might be some secrets left in the game. So.
Yeah, I do remember that somebody discovered, like in Nintendo Power, years later, somebody wrote a letter in, and they solved a mystery in that game, which was, early on in the game, there's a tree that you see that has, like, a really sad look on its face. And somebody figured out, and then Nintendo confirmed it. But somebody figured out, and Nintendo confirmed that the tree was another character's son, who was killed and transformed into that tree by Majora's power.
Oh, wow.
Before you even arrived.
That's deep. Like how could that person figure that out?
Before it goes critical.
Well, it's kind of complicated, but the person whose son was missing is called the Deku Butler, and he's of this species called the Deku. And he said that his son went missing, like, left and went missing, and he never saw him again. And that's later on in the game, though. And early on in the game, the tree that you see looks kind of like a Deku.
Gotcha.
So somebody figured out, wait a minute, maybe that tree is what happened when the son of the Deku Butler was cursed by Majora's Mask. Yeah, there's more to the story that there's more evidence to, but that they laid out. But I'd be talking about it for a while, you know, and it's kind of complicated. If you haven't played the game, it's kind of hard to understand.
Really use the Valkyrie right now.
But yeah, somebody figured that out, and Nintendo confirmed it. And I just wondered, you know, there were all kinds of mysteries in that game like that, and somebody actually figured that one out. And I would not be surprised, like you said, if to this day there are still unsolved mysteries in that game, that the answer's there. Thank you. Oh god, I'm stuck.
Yeah.
I'm trying to survive here. Oh. My shield's back up. I'm gonna try to clear this area out so I can at least have some cover.
Where's the wizard?
Oh, I see the wizard. I got my solar weapons out.
All right.
Kill her?
I need you to throw the Valkyrie into the core.
Okay, with
and
the
force full meltdown.
spear. Wait, we're going to me? Shoot the shit, or what do we do?
We have to throw something in there, I guess.
the spear?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Did it work?
Damage it? Oh, that damaged it.
Complete core meltdown initiated. If you can hear this message, you are too close to the core.
Okay.
The Valkyrie is surging with energy far beyond what my sensors are capable of analyzing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice. We send Rasputin. Alright.
Looks like it's powered up.
Yeah, it's a enhanced spear. Spear. I'm gonna sit back there. Watch.
Oh, I got blown up. I shouldn't have been so careless.
Do you still have the spear with you?
I think it's on the floor over there.
I know, you.
Yeah, the spear is on the floor over there somewhere. Okay, mulligan.
Oh, right there, yeah.
This time I'm going to be more cautious. That was too close. Legendaries anyway. Okay, I lost the spear, so maybe you can, if you see it.
Alright. Remember your response. Oh.
Gayborg! Final Fantasy, no, not Final, Fate Stay Night had a character who used a fancy spear called the Gayborg.
Oh.
August is bringing that up. He's a Fate Stay Night fan.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. So I think I've watched Fate Stay Night 0 and then Fate Night Blade Works or something like that. Fate Night Blade
Oh
Works?
yeah, Unlimited Blade Works.
Yes, exactly. There you go. What the fuck is this thing?
Oh wow, I don't like it. Apparently it takes damage.
Oh my lord.
Open up. There we go. I did some big damage to him. Hit him in the mouth.
Alright.
I did some big damage, but apparently it's not much of his health bar. He's got a lot of health.
Yeah. I have to switch to my launcher.
I might have to do that too.
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna switch weapons too, because my shotgun isn't gonna do any good against that.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell?
Rocket launcher. There we go. I wonder if there's a certain type of damage he's weak
Try to hold
to.
on a little longer. Anna is bringing the neural net online.
Neural net online. Doesn't mean we're gonna get it. Yeah.
That would be nice to have the spear against him. I think we are going to get the spear. You're probably right. This is going to take forever if we don't.
Auxiliary power has been activated. Get to a node and power up the javelin.
Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, I'm going to lay down cover on this guy. You go for the spear. You do the spearman. Ooh, that did damage. Oh, there's yellow lights on his side. That's a weak spot.
Ah, yeah. I lost the spear.
We've done a lot of damage to him.
Alright.
I think he's down to like 1/3 health.
Enemies.
The new story part is kind of short if this really is the end of it, but I mean, that's okay.
It does look like this is the end of it, huh?
This looks like the final boss, maybe, yeah.
It is finishing.
I think it's shorter than the Osiris one, if this is the end.
But to be honest, the Osiris is just too long.
I can understand
after
that.
3 or 4 missions, it just feels like easy.
It did get a little boring and repetitive.
Oh, okay.
Hated Met Gala. What's Met Gala?
Met Gala? It's Met Gala. It's a faction-oriented meeting of celebrities in the US. This happened for 2 days
Auxiliary
ago.
power has been activated. Get to a node and power up the javelin.
I don't know, man. It's something August is talking about.
Oh my lord! I died.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna try to give you hands here.
Careful.
Oh wow.
Yeah, whatever that means. Yeah, that means he fuck you up. Oh, run! Shit. I lost a spear though.
Yeah, me too.
And oh, fuck.
I've got Golden Gun ready.
Nice.
I'll hit him with that next time he shows up. I think he's spawning more bad guys. Open up. Ah, not a very good shot. I got 1 critical on him at least. That's better than nothing.
Yeah, do something. Now, if only we had the spear back.
Ah, shit, it's a ogre. No, we took him out pretty good with concentrated fire.
They don't drop any heavy ammo.
I just found 1 piece of heavy ammo. That's all I found this whole fight.
Oh, the spear is back. I'll grab him.
I got him.
You did it.
Right. Watch out that he doesn't fall on you. He might.
I can't believe it.
Oh.
You did it. You
Right next
took
to
down
me.
the worm god.
We all
The
did.
worm god?
We're a team now.
This is a worm god.
He's just called the Worm God. That's such an, like you said, such an uncreative placeholder name.
I know. This is totally placeholder name that they never went back and changed.
The Worm God.
We better get something good for this. Man, I really wish we could get her cape, her cloak. Her cloak looks so cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What the heck?
The Bray family shaped me to be an all-seeing savior, while your vanguard sought to wield me as a primitive weapon. But today, that ends. And I define the reality of my own existence. My sight will stretch to the edge of this system and beyond. Never again will a threat go unseen. From this day forward, I will defend humanity on my own terms. I am Rasputin, guardian of all I survey. I have no equal.
Finally met Rasputin.
Was he speaking in
Don't
Russian?
worry.
Possibly.
Or was it like a different one?
I couldn't
We've got
understand it
this.
well enough to know if it was Russian. But it wouldn't surprise me if it was Russian. Well, that's the first time we ever met Rasputin. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. That felt like a Mass Effect moment for some reason.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It did kind of. Because we beat the Worm God.
Worm God. Damn, that's such a bad name.
The Worm God. So we're working on a final boss right now, and for the new DLC, and we're thinking we'll call him the like right now we're calling him the Worm God until we come up with a better name. And the guy's like, no, stay with that. Stay with the Worm God. That's so good.
So did we beat the DLC? That was so like
Looks like it.
cinema. Oh yeah. So we have to go back to the girl to get the mission or something.
Give me 1 second, I'll check it out. Did that count for you too?
Yeah, it does.
Cool.
Yeah, we did. We had to now return to Zavala in the tower to pick up a reward or something.
Okay, let's see. I still gotta see the girl real quick. I wonder what the reward is. Hopefully it's something good, huh?
Yeah, me too.
It'd be nice to get something really kick-ass, you know?
Are you familiar with the phrase, be careful what you wish for? Yeah. It's something that's been running through my head since watching Rasputin launch a brand new Warsat network under his sole control. I should be afraid. Any rational person would be. But I'm not. I know without a question that no matter what comes next, we can face it together.
Warmind reputation. I guess I have to boost that. It takes a lot to level up with her. Yeah, I couldn't even get one reward engram
Stay
yet.
sharp.
Yeah.
I admit, Rasputin can be a little temperamental.
No, I never heard that. I don't watch WWE.
Just wants to help us.
Let's see. So we have to go to Zavala. You want me to take us?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Traveler. I wonder if that is the end, or if there's going to be more after we talk to Zavala.
hate how the Cabal think they can raid this
It
place.
seems like the end. That was a boss fight.
Yeah, so there was like, I think 4 missions in total. Super short.
Yeah, 4 or 5 missions. I guess, like, I agree that the Osiris one was a little too long. But one thing that they could have done that I think would have been nice is have, like, the Osiris story be shorter, but then have added, like, another story, too, you know?
And
That might have been interesting.
That probably would cost too much money for Bungie.
Yeah, maybe so. They would have to have other characters, yeah. Other voice actors. It's easier and cheaper, yeah, just to make the Osiris story longer instead of making 2 shorter stories.
Instead of like making it interesting.
Yeah. What are you thinking to do next after we get our reward?
Maybe I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah, I understand that.
Where is Zavala? Ah, where is she?
Not enough space. Can I just store this stuff? Yeah, I can. That's good.
Oh shit, he gave us exotic, dude.
That sounds
Warm
exciting.
Heart Crown. Increases resilience. Okay. That's good.
What we're dealing with here.
And then we have to return to Anna Bay because it says she has something you need to investigate. But we get an exotic. What does it do? It's a helmet. It says dodging begins health regeneration. Small bump to health when dodging.
The walls will stand tall once
Okay.
again. And when the next threat enters the system. What then, old man?
I'm having to clear up inventory before I talk to him. Out of time, right?
What news?
That looks like a great upgrade. Bingo. That's now one of my best guns right there.
Ikora's latest report is troubling. I had no idea.
Dead Orbit want to flee like cowards.
Tell me you have something.
I'll have to figure out some of this stuff later.
Send
I
for
know
a
it's too
rocket.
confusing.
I want a status report.
Icarus Drifter.
Hey, got a new ship. A ship.
Is it a reward for this or something else?
He gave you an exotic.
Just gonna take a minute here.
this. I'll figure this out later, some other time.
Even Sun Tzu offers no answers.
12, 312. Wow. Okay, what's Zavala got
The
to say?
Traveler's light has illuminated a path into a world of immense change. But the brighter the light, the deeper the shadows. How we choose to navigate that path, that will define us for years to come. But in all this uncertainty, one thing has never
I wonder
wavered.
why they give the Titan gauntlets,
That is my faith,
but the other two
that
classes
you are the
get
one who will lead
helmets.
the way forward.
Yeah, it's so weird.
The Worm Husk Crown. That is a really interesting ability, the Worm Husk Crown.
Yeah. I wonder if it's good though. I mean, it sounds good, but
Yeah, in practice it could be. It sounds like it could be really good, or it could just be
There's
kind of
nothing we
eh.
can't accomplish.
And I'm about to find out if it's ugly or not. What do you think of it? How it looks?
it looks okay. I don't know. I'm not really into it. It looks yet. Eh.
There stand the true war.
I still prefer the my exotic like armor.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good addition to my gear collection, though.
Yeah.
If Lakshmi wants the Vanguard support, she'll need to bring me answers, not more questions.
It looks really trippy. Kind of reminds me of like Lord Zed from the Power Rangers.
From Power Ranger.
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of.
Man, I love Power Rangers.
Yeah, I love
Mighty
those,
Morphin
yeah.
Power Ranger is the best.
Yeah.
So many gave their
I
life
have
for
5
us.
of these.
I must honor their sacrifice.
It's pretty intense. Preview that. That's such an eyesore. I think I'd rather just... The Graviton Lance, I have a different color scheme for it, but I think it's much prettier in its natural color than it is with the ornament. That's just my opinion. Anyway, that was fun. It was great catching up with you. We got to play again soon.
This war is a complicated outfit, to be certain. Your return honors me, Guardian.
Yeah, it was fun too. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Alright, I'm gonna go eat dinner.
Alright,
what are you gonna do next?
Maybe I'll get a little something to eat too. Were you gonna play more after dinner, or?
I'm not sure yet.
You can let me know, I guess. And if you don't,
Alright,
it's cool.
will do.
And if you do, maybe I'll join you, or maybe if I'm tired, maybe I won't. We'll see.
Alright.
Anyway, thanks for playing, man.
Yeah, thank you too.
Yeah, have a good one, man. I'll see you.
You
See
too,
you
man.
soon.
See you soon.
Later.
The world's changing, Guardian. You must prepare and adapt. If we end, the data ends with us. That fate is too terrible to comprehend.
Tell me Monarchy we can get the network, but it's going to cost them a lot of glimmer.
Quiet. Yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started. Sadly, the Red Legion's defeat will not bring back our lost archives. Some things are finite.
I don't know who's in charge here.
The world's changing, Guardian. You must prepare and adapt.
Oh, I'm gonna stop for now. I'm gonna get a little something to eat myself. Thanks for watching. I'm sure I'll talk to you. Maybe I'll play a little more with Huan later. We'll see what happens.